Okay guys, hi, I'm Jesseline. This is my niece Ellie. She is going to help us out for this tutorial. And so we are going to do percent proportions, okay? Percent proportions.
It's easy once you
get it? Yeah.
Yeah.
She got it. So the percent proportion, I'm going to teach you two of them. The first one I'm going to teach you is part over whole equals percent over 100. So this is the first proportion you need to memorize. So part over whole equals percent over 100. So whatever represents the part, it goes up here, and then the whole, whatever represents the whole, goes down here. So part over whole equals percent over 100. So in this case, I'm going to read a problem, and you tell me what we know. It says a student earned a grade of 80% on a math test that had 20 problems. How many problems on this test did the student answer correctly? Well, a student earned a grade of 80%. That percent gives it away. Remember, it's part over whole equals percent over 100. Okay, the percent sign behind that 80 gives it away that it's supposed to go where the percent sign goes. So in this case, percent, so we have 80 over 100. And so we need to determine if we are given the part or the whole. It says on a math test that has 20 problems. Ellie, do you know if that's the part or the whole?
That's obviously the whole.
The whole, because it's the whole math test. So that 20 goes on bottom, and we're looking for the part. We're looking for how many she got right to make that 80. Okay, so to solve this proportion, and if you don't know how to solve proportions, go and watch the proportion video before this, and it will help you on how to solve proportions. But I use the butterfly method. 80 times 20 is 1600, right? So 1600, and then x times 100 is 100x. And then we divide both sides by 100. So dividing both sides by 100, you get x is equal to 16. So to make it 80 on her test, she got 16 problems correct. So let's do another one, and Ellie's gonna set up the proportion for us.
Okay.
Okay? Do you wanna write it, or do you want me to say it? You wanna write it? Okay.
Okay, so it says there are 36 carpenters in a crew. On a certain day, 29 were present. What percent showed up for work? So
we're
this
giving...
time it's the percent. This time we're trying to find the percent. So percent over...
Yeah, you can just write it and then we'll show it to them.
Percent over 100 equals 29 over 30.
29 over 36.
36.
So the problem says there are 36 carpenters in a crew. So 36 carpenters in a crew, that represents the total. Because that's how many are in total. And it says on a certain day, 29 were present. So 29 represents the part. So that's how she got 29 over 36, okay? Equals percent over 100. And now she's got to solve this proportion.
So
she's using the butterfly method. 100 times 29.
100 times 29 is
2900.
2900.
Yeah.
And divide, and then if you do it, so 30% but times 36 is 36.
36x, because it's,
just put x.
Remember, yeah, it's x. It's the unknown.
So
and then
if we divide that, if we divide that, we will get 80.5.
Very good. So in this case, so she did the butterfly method. I'm going to tell you how to solve proportions. 100 times 29, I got 2900, and 36 times the x, because that's our missing x, and got 36x. Then she's going to divide both sides by 36 to get that x. 80.5%. Awesome job, Els. Thank you for showing that. Okay, so 80.5% were present that day. Okay, so now I'm going to show you a different percent proportion. This is over of equals percent over 100. Okay, so is over of equals percent over 100. And I will show you what these look like right now. So for example, I'm gonna write it out because we're gonna diagram this sentence. It says, what number is 75% of 4? So we're looking for these words. We're looking for is, we're looking for of, we're looking for a number that has a percent sign behind it. So in this case, we have 75%. It has the percent sign behind it, so we know it automatically goes there. If it has the percent sign behind it, we automatically know it goes in the percent place. And then, so here's the word is, and here's the word of, okay? So of is by this number, so that modifies the word of. So of is represented by the word for. The word is doesn't have a number around it, so that must mean what we're missing, okay? Because we need 3 out of the 4. So is what we're missing, so that's the X. Of is 4, and percent is 75, and then over 100. So this is how it looks. Is over of equals percent over 100. And now we just solve it. So you have 75 times 4, and you get 300. And then X times 100 is 100X. And then we're just solving it the butterfly method way. Divide by 100, divide by 100. X is going to equal 3. Very good. X equals 3. So that's how you do is over of, okay? So let's do another example. I'm gonna write it and then I'll let Ellie walk us through it.
Okay.
I'll ask you questions, Els. 3 is what percent of 4? So 3, circle the word is and of, and if there's a percent sign. So it says 3 is what percent of 4? So
it's obviously 3 is obviously is, and 4 is of. And we do not know the percent.
So we'll write an X there.
X.
Yep.
X over 100. And if you do the butterfly method, we have 300 equals 4x. And if you divide them both by 4, you get 75, which x equals 75.
Very good. So I'm going to walk you through what she did. So she diagrammed her sentence and circled the word is and of, and saw that 3 is closer to is and of is closer to 4. So is over of, 3 over 4 equals percent over 100, and percent is what we're missing. So 3 times 100 is 300. 4 times x is 4x. Divide both sides by 4. X is going to equal 75. Very good, Elle. Okay, we're going to do one more. I'll walk you through it, and then we'll call it a day. So 75% of what number is 3? So I see the percent sign, so I'm going to circle that. And then here's the word of, here's the word is. So 3 is by the word is, so that is definitely the is. There's not a number by the word of, so that's what we're missing. So is over of equals percent over 100. And now we solve it. 3 times 100 is 300. 75 times x is 75x. Now we're going to divide both sides by 75. And we get x is equal to 4. Okay, so that's how you diagram. So what you want to do is diagram your sentence and make sure they go in the right spots, okay? Is over of equals percent over 100. Any questions, Els?
No.
No? Okay, awesome. Thank you for watching this tutorial video.
And have a nice night.
Yeah, have a nice night.